Pikachu's got a huge dick.
Yeah, well, I think we all do that.
Yeah, he's packing heat.
Yes, packing.
Guys, I'm so excited for poker tomorrow. I'm gonna take all your money.
No, you're not. I'm gonna win. You
play
won't
like
take
a
your
fucking
money.
loser.
I do not play like a fucking
You do
loser.
play like a
No,
loser.
Cool.
You do win.
I'm
You
cool.
do.
I am
he
cool,
does
man.
win.
I go, you have this hand, and then they go, no. And I go, okay, all in, and then they lose every time.
We would have so much fun on the poker Discord until the clock struck 2 a.m. my time or like 4 a.m. your time or whatever
The opposite. It's
opposite,
12.
whatever.
I'm wide awake, ready to go at midnight.
He's gaming.
Muted.
I'm gaming, dude.
He's muted himself and he's just fucking because he's losing money.
Rat bastard.
So he's muted himself and he's folding every single hand that's not good.
Pussy.
Oh my
You
god.
wrote me into the gang of muters. I am not a muter. I just talk less. That's not muting.
You self-mute.
I do not self-mute.
Lurker. He's a
Human mute.
lurker. What a fucking lurker.
If anything, I got muted by the server multiple times for talking too much.
I don't think that
That's
happens.
Zach.
Oh, dude, that was so funny.
I heard. I'm so glad I wasn't there for that.
Zach just drunkenly screaming.
We talk about it.
Oh, God.
The
Unmuted
story's
10 minutes later.
hilarious.
Hey. Welcome to
We're
the Allston Melee
online.
podcast.
Oh my god.
This is actually the only
back.
time. This is the only time we talk to each other. Every other time in the day, we're just all.
We actually hate each other in real life.
Playing League in our room.
Sometimes Patty will start to talk to me and I'll go, pod, stay for the pod.
Pod.
Don't,
That's what happens when your life becomes content.
We're not that bad. We're not.
We're gonna be though. I think soon, and I'm down.
No, never.
Yeah, that'll be.
yeah.
I don't know how.
Sub to the live feed of our house at all times.
We might need to take some lessons
It's a
from
Patreon.
Slime and Ludwig on how to be fake and dumb and stupid.
Oh, you mean funny?
I like them.
No.
You don't really hate Simon Ludwig, do you?
Oh, he does.
He does.
Why?
You can see it in his eyes.
You know, it's a lie.
Look at him. See, he's like, yeah.
He's a liar.
He's like, I can't stand him. He's shaking his head.
I don't like them.
There was
You're
one
lying.
One time I was watching a Ludwig video and he laughed, and I was like, haha, you laughed.
Gotcha.
I hate them.
I was the OG Ludwig watcher, and Patty gave me so much shit for it.
I would.
And now I walk past the closet and I hear, "All right, boys," and I'm like,
The
Just
plan
watching
is
Love.
content.
You know what we haven't done forever?
What?
We haven't introduced ourselves
Oh, okay.
to Twitch. So why don't you say our names and then one fun fact about ourselves?
Sure, college.
Sure, Michael.
I never went.
Do you want to start us off, Mr. R.A.?
I feel like it started on one of the ends.
That's weird, but okay. Do you pick the end too?
Ted first.
Hi, my name is Ted Green.
I buy it. I buy it.
My fun fact is I'm very happy that we have new or old PBR with the classic logo on it again because it's been a different can for so long and I miss the classic can.
Absolutely, Ted. Hey, good to meet you, Ted.
Great fact.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also like drinking.
Oh, we got to stand up when we do it.
Okay. My name is Michael Allen, and my fun fact is that I miss drinking PBR 40s.
Ah.
Okay. I'm seeing a trend here, so I'm gonna keep it going. Hey, guys.
All right. I mean,
My name is Ryan. I go by the tag sometimes.
okay.
And I don't know, neither. Okay. Oh, you did it.
Okay.
Ted did.
I didn't do it either.
I did.
And my fun fact is this is the first podcast in this year where I can drink during the podcast.
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
yeah!
Hey,
Welcome
to
back.
2020.
Hey, thank you guys.
Hey!
2020 vision. We're seeing clear this year.
God, I missed it so much.
Peepers!
Stand up.
You'd think because I had the most time, I'd think of something clever from this moment, but I really didn't. Hi, my name's Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
My tag is also Patty.
That's dumb.
It used to be Big L, rest in peace.
That was my favorite one.
What was the one before that?
Mario Party 4 and then Xanax.
Nice.
Yeah, Xanax probably
Mario
the best.
I'm ready forward to TikTok. I remember seeing that being like, a man of culture.
And my fun fact is that today we learned Blanchard's does not actually sell 99 cases of PBR.
But
They just have it as a fun display thing.
that sucks.
Yeah.
We should rob them.
So now we gotta figure out an alternate solution.
You just buy.
Sorry, my fact wasn't very fun, but
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
not.
very
I had to
sad
let
fact.
everyone know that,
Sad
that
fact.
we're looking into alternatives, but that was a road bump
The
in
alternative
the road to
Melee
99.
podcast.
I mean, there's a world where PBR.com has them, right?
There's a good chance, but we don't get to carry it from Blanchard's, which would be a
I'll do
fun
the research.
video.
We're just gonna walk it around. We get it. We have it ordered, and we're just fucking give
Yeah.
a little tour. Bring it to the model. Show it the model.
I said,
It shows Sully at the very least.
I said, order it to Blanchard's with our names on it. Just order from PBR.com.
The first thing that comes up when you Google PBR is professional bull riders.
Yeah, because they sponsor it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That's right.
They have no choice, honestly. Just
Yeah, true. The branding was just there.
Just there.
I am over
A
21.
long tobacco.
Anyway, how's everyone doing this week? Hey, all right?
Dude, it's my first healthy week in weeks, so I'm pretty pumped
Yeah,
about
feeling
it.
good, probably.
I'm very excited. Feels good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I've had like a few like normal weeks. I've just realized like people are like, how you doing? I'm like, it's just normal, I guess.
I'll see the 99.
It's okay.
Do they have it, Mike?
I'll
What's
check,
the consensus?
check right now.
No, don't look more. But
Well, I saw that they had...
Ted thought you spent so much time on your phone, Mike, that you must have an answer by now.
No, I was looking because they have... also, no, they don't have it. They do have Pab's Hard Coffee, if you're interested in that.
Patty?
I'm
Comes
not
in a can.
particularly.
That's definitely in my alley.
Yeah.
That could be a mean mixer.
I mean, it's already alcoholic.
I love
Yeah.
it. The best alcohol.
You can make some flips or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You ever have a flip?
Some what?
I'm not.
It's like an egg-based alcoholic beverage.
That sounds gross.
I mean, eggnog exists.
Yeah, it's also gross.
Eggnog's great. I made it for
No,
the first time this
eggnog.
year. Like
I'll
from
have a
scratch. It was sick. It's really good.
Love me some eggnog.
No nog.
I'll nog around. Let's make nog next year.
Vegan nog?
That's true. You can't eat eggs.
I'm sure Mike would love some vegan nog.
Ugh. Vegan eggs.
It sounds gross.
They come from plant chickens. They poop out weird eggs. Anyway, fucking everything's going all right.
Yeah, for you, things are fine.
Things are fine. I've come recently. There's been a dilemma for me personally.
Tell me,
that?
Mike.
It's just girl stuff. I don't know what I should do.
Oh.
I was talking to you about it. It sounds like a great idea, so I'm gonna go through it.
I have an opinion and I stand by it.
I think it's a great idea. I honestly.
Run it.
You got nothing to lose.
Should I run it?
Yeah, run it.
Okay.
Please.
I think so. If the world remembers from podcast number 3, I want to believe I was with a very nice girl recently. Not so recently. We haven't been seeing each other. We've been talking a lot, and she said that there's a heavy chance that she was going to be at the model this Friday on Valentine's Day, and that she would love to see me there.
No pog.
Did you say love?
Weird champ.
Hope.
She hopes to see you there.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm bending.
Add a little bit of
ad-libbing a little bit.
Actually, you're right.
And I thought it'd be cute, just to bring like a flower and say, hey, how you doing, or whatever on Valentine's Day. I think it's
A
cute.
single rose.
I think it's cute. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do it.
I'm for
Mike,
it.
if you think that's cute, then you should do it.
Okay. What do you think?
I would
It's
never
weird.
show a girl I like her that much.
It's pretty
But,
off-brand.
Amen, Ted.
Pretty off-brand. You've been making fun of me for it, just in the back of your mind, though.
Oh, yeah, I think it's the worst idea you could possibly
Why?
do. Do I get real in the pot?
Sure.
I don't know, dude. I think this girl is just trying to be friends with you.
That's fair.
And I think bringing her a rose on Valentine's Day, the first time that you haven't seen her since she said that she just wanted to be friends with you,
That's not true, even.
probably.
That is also not true either.
All right, fine. All right.
Fact check.
All right.
I was there.
Run the bit. Run the bit.
Thanks, Google.
Go all in. Go all in.
Mike, I think the play here is you bring a rose, but you don't have it
Of
somewhere
course.
obvious. You have it tucked,
Yes.
and if you give it to her, you give it to her at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And you play it out. Well,
No, I
no,
like that.
Dreiko drowns.
No,
gonna be-
I told him.
No, I'll be fine.
He brings the rose. So first off, he's got to wait in line with a rose.
Which is
No,
very.
no. I'm saying he.
It's
hides
not
it.
that bad.
Yeah, well, I'm saying he goes inside, and then to avoid not having a rose on him, stabbing him, because rose of thorns,
Give it to Harry.
he hides it somewhere, or tells Harry he's putting it somewhere.
Shove it in the beer fridge, Harry. Just put it in there.
Yeah, put it behind the pinball machine, something. Just like hide it somewhere. And then, as the night goes on, either she shows up or she doesn't. It works or like it works or doesn't. and you give the rose to her, make her feel good, or some random girl, make her feel good. Fuck it.
Give it
So-
to me. How do you
Well,
decide?
yeah.
Fuck it.
So,
I think the play of giving it to her late is a better one.
I'm not the
'Cause
first
then
thing you
she's
see and be
like-
like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, because then she's like, "Did you just bring this rose for me for specifically?" But if you just like give it to her in the middle of the night, then it's kind of like, "Oh, maybe I just found a rose at the model." Like, you got an out if it's weird. You know what I mean?
I'll get you.
Where'd you get this? Who knows?
Is this suit?
The model.
I'll be fine.
All right, yeah.
Who doesn't want a flower on that?
Oh, could you imagine the world
Girls
where,
love shit.
where Eve's like theme for the party is like this like fake,
Flowers.
There's like fake roses everywhere,
Oh.
and you show up, you're just like, this one's real actually. I brought this
I eat
one.
it.
See, it's real.
But
Hey, Mr. Girlfriend, are you gonna get your girlfriend a rose?
yeah, probably. I gotta go and
Good call.
buy one. But yeah, that's a part of the idea. I don't know if she's gonna be going to the model with us, which is unfortunate. She's work on Saturday,
Ugh.
and she's like, I'm trying to feel more an adult, and I don't think I want to stay up to 4 a.m. before I have work the next day.
Weird.
That seems weird. Yeah, it's like
Not a choice I'd make.
hey,
I've been known to.
I'll see you in my room later.
That's fair.
Like,
Poggers.
love that. No worries to me.
Poogers.
But we'll find out about how all that went down next week on the podcast when we recap the week, like we do every week, with all of our lovely locals.
Hooray.
Have you guys been caught up to all the fun that's been happening at our beautiful locals?
More or
No.
less. I've been paying attention.
More or less? What do you got?
I think most notably the tournament of the week was SSS,
Oh, yeah.
which
A lot of boys.
I mean, okay, I don't think by actually it's not uncontested because I think there's some other good tournaments this week. SSS having Captain Smuckers at it, it's fucking okay. Anyone who's been to SSS knows every SSS is stacked as fuck. Like the just whoever you sit next to, your round 1, your round 2 is gonna be hard as fuck.
Going 0-2 in an SSS isn't that
Not
bad.
bad, no.
It's not that
Yeah.
bad. You could have totally lost to Calvar and
Yeah.
then Golden.
Perfect example. Jesse got 9th. Not bad losses.
Sucks.
That
Yeah.
does suck. Hurts, but you have to look at the losses and go, they're tight games.
Yeah, New Hampshire's
With
stacked.
some of the best players in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
NH.
Fuck.
But yeah, then just the idea of Captain Smuggler's going to that tournament, I think is sick. Because he's gonna get to play a bunch of good matches, which I'm sure he did.
You know
won
why
too,
you
right?
know why he was there, right?
Yeah, they were fucking doing Bernie stuff.
Yeah,
whatever.
they were canvassing for Bernie Sanders.
That's
Pretty
right.
sure they were literally knocking on doors in New Hampshire.
Yeah, and they were successful because Bernie won New Hampshire.
They won
Bye.
SSS
'Cause-
and the
Because
election.
Smuckers fucking put the work in. He was tech chasing doors the whole time. Do the pivot
Frame
jab.
perfect door to door.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you see the Calvar tweet about Bernie winning?
I don't think so, no.
He won by 420 points exactly.
I did
that's
see that actually.
swag sauce.
It is
Right.
swag sauce.
Hell yeah, our boy Bernard. Hopefully he takes MA as well this March 3rd.
I hope Hillary wins.
That'd be so cool.
What a
comeback.
weird
Dark
circumstance.
horse.
Actually,
The write-in.
to hop, just to make one comment on that, but we'll get off politics. I saw something on Facebook that was like Mitt Romney was getting cheered for recently, and it's like,
That's awesome.
what? Why?
Who? Wait,
Yeah.
him?
Him? That was eons
They
ago.
want to see his woman binder.
But yeah, Smuckers won that, right? Smuckers won
He did, yeah.
SSS.
Hell yeah.
Champion.
Calvar and Dr. Lobster.
And I think the secondary. You didn't play Calvar
You
actually.
didn't like how Dr. Lobster double limbed him?
Yeah, which I think is the secondary storyline. Is that
Yeah.
Dr. Lobster did double eliminate Kevy.
I think
3-1 in winners and then 3-1 in losers.
Oh, so it goes New York, New Hampshire, then Massachusetts.
New York, New York.
I know what I'm saying. No, same New York,
Yeah, okay,
New
yeah,
Hampshire.
If we're going by region.
Yeah.
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 Was there anyone from Mass there? I know I said that. I say
Waz
that because
was
New Hampshire's
there.
better. Oh, Waz?
Which Waz?
Dakota and Robbie.
Oh,
I
so
don't-
they must have been teaming it.
I don't think they
teams.
entered singles.
Dakota did. He got owned.
What is? Oh, he did. Yeah, he had to play. Oh, that's.
Who did you get owned by? Who were his
He had to
losses?
play. His first round was Glock. Nick
Yep.
Marcus.
That's okay.
Welcome to
Uh,
SSS.
So another Waz.
Everyone here loses that.
drops down.
Oh, no, that's
Drops down and play Win Cubes, who's a 16th seed, which sucks to be Win Cubes to have to play fucking Calvar into Dakota.
that does suck.
My God, I might lose that and go 0-2 there too. And then he lost to Vino, who came from New York.
Yeah.
Doc.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vino. Vino isn't Vino the one that
No, Mark.
Marth. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Dino. That's the one PJ loves so much.
Yes. He is amazing, Mr. Dino. He beat PJ.
I do like the new PJ storyline where you beat PJ and PJ becomes a fan of you, which was very unlike the previous storyline where you beat PJ and then PJ just shit talks how bad you are still.
Yeah,
That's
it's a good narrative.
Yeah.
It works. It's it seems like a less toxic PJ from the past. So
yeah,
I'm so
absolutely.
For it. So I'm for
PJ
it.
has grown and evolved.
He's
right before our very eyes.
He's a young man.
Yeah. Love to see it.
And Mike was there the whole time.
I was fans since day one.
But to run it back a couple days from that, which is still on the same topic, is at SG, first two seeds were Calvar and Dr. Lobster. 2 days before that,
I wonder what happened there, Patty.
Calvar took home that tournament. He did drop a set to Dr. Lobster in a 3-1. So I guess the only way Calvar can lose to Dr. Lobster is if he gets 3-1.
Is that the first set of grands?
First set of grands. Calvar beats him in winners finals 3-1.
Slash.
And then Calvar won game 5. Who is Hungry Pigeon?
He's someone.
Is it Jason?
Should I get on Google.com?
I don't know.
I don't think
Sounds
Google.com
like
has the
it
answers.
sounds like a Jason tag.
But if it's someone's tag, they're
What's
they
seed
will
with
have
there?
a Twitter.
What's seed with there is the question.
They're seated
What is
third.
it from like?
Yeah, that's
above,
Above
there.
Treelope, who entered as ... which I'd love to tag.
Yeah. ...
So do you say dot or ellipses?
Yeah, he's a real player.
He's a real player.
from the UK.
Ooh.
Ooh, visiting family.
Not Jason.
Why does pigeon sound British? Just the
I knew
word
he was a
pigeon.
recognizable player.
Pigeon.
It's about you pigeon it is.
I said it really bad.
Yeah, he's definitely like a. He's a
No,
peach
okay.
player.
You're not very good at accents, though.
Because I can't even talk in the
I know
normal
who he
way.
is now.
The normal one.
Yeah, I'm about to show you a picture once Facebook starts giving me an
Second you
advertisement.
said Peach player, now I know who he is.
Yeah.
Peach player?
All right. So
I
we're
can't- I
saying,
can't
all right,
see
you
anything.
got forward smashed by, I think, Yasu, based on the black
Maybe
mark.
he's from the south.
Those are two very far away.
Okay.
places.
Well, that's Music King, by the
Yeah.
way.
Huh?
Maybe he's from the
Black
south.
Marth is. There's only one.
Yeah, okay. Not
Not
Jason.
Smith.
Definitely not Jason.
Not Jason.
Yeah.
Cool.
It does sound like a Jason tag.
Would have
though.
been Jason.
Yeah, I mean, he's had Pelipper before, which is.
I was looking to bring that out.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny.
It's
Falco.
you know, it's unfortunate for Jason because there's a peach man from North Carolina who's like, I think he's PR'd now, who's named tags Pelipper.
Nah.
Yeah.
Did he have a tag when he was playing Yoshi, or was he just
Brain
playing
Gear Yoshi?
I see. That's what I was going to say, but that's not. It wasn't his tag. I don't think. I think he was just called it Brain Gear Yoshi because it looks like Brain Gear.
Shouts out Brain Gear.
Where'd you go, Brain Gear?
They're trying. I think they're
Where
making
did
a,
you go?
a
That's
resurgence.
what Dan said. Dan, bump in the post in NEM.
Yeah.
You see that?
No, I didn't.
Posted it like a week ago.
Who did?
Bonk.
Bonk?
About
Brain
R?
Gear.
R Dan?
Of Habs, the crew.
Pause. Pause. Habs
Previously
dead
of
now.
Habs, currently of Haas.
Okay, thank you. Rebranding.
Yeah.
Famous for just fucking beefing it in the crew battle.
Don't
She
get me
watched
started.
it.
Gotta bring
Don't
it
get me
up,
started.
Get fucked.
Yeah, so we got this like new TV. We're gonna be hanging it on the wall.
Where'd it come? Is in your room?
It's in my room.
Okay.
Playing the X Files.
Yeah, just
Fair.
episode 1, season 1.
Muted.
240p. But anyway, we got it, and I was testing out to test the USB drive, and to test it, I downloaded West vs. Habs and just put it on.
So sick.
It's a good test. A lot of audio range in that one. Lots of visuals. It's good.
Can't wait.
Continuing on with locals, I believe.
I mean, you guys. I mean, you came a little late, but you guys were on NGP.
Yeah.
How was that yesterday?
Good. Do you want to go in order? We can go finally next.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk about this finally bracket. Because this finally bracket bangs.
All right, hit me.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
I honestly don't know these tags. They definitely had a fun little night with tags at this.
Oh, good.
or at this finally.
I see one right now, and I'm already grinning.
The seed 1 is XX_Mo X Slayer 7766 _XX. Seed 2 is
It's Jack Golden.
Seed 2 is Mo Gaming Golden.
That's not Golden. There's 100%
Yeah, I
that's
think-
not Jack
And
This
then
gotta be
Seed
Golden.
5, who made a sick run, is Asterix Dogs Barking Asterix.
Oh, that's Zach, I think.
It could be Billy. Billy's not in this bracket. Zach's not in this bracket.
Dogs barking.
Primer's in this bracket though.
Primer.
OG fucking
Primer
mama.
showing
If
up.
you're the TO calling the matches, do you make dog barking noises or do you say dog
Oh,
barking?
that's funny.
TV2? TV2.
And XX underscore.
They played in Winter Semis.
And who took the W?
Mo Slayer 3-0'd him.
Mo Slayer.
And then
Bummer.
in Winners Finals of this tournament, Mo Slayer beat Golden 3-2. Mo Slayer,
Mo Slayer
think,
slayed him.
I think Giraffe. That's who I think
Yeah,
it is.
probably.
I think
That
it's
makes
Giraffe.
more sense.
I think it's Giraffe.
Draft entering a bracket does not make sense.
In losers, Dogs Barking, or I'm gonna say, beat Primer, and then beat IOA.
A
Tarzan.
really bad dog.
Sorry.
Dog is sick and old.
And then,
Woof.
and then lost to Golden 3-0. And then in Grand Finals, Mo Slayer took it over Golden 3-1.
Pretty funny.
So Mo Slayer proving their name right. I
Yeah.
love this fucking bracket.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
11 players, had Wang in it. Wang was there.
I love those brackets because like you think about like in the future if someone ever wanted to check that bracket, if they didn't know like the Finally Gang, be like, wow, a lot of weird players are in this one. Like,
Yeah.
this is bizarre.
Yeah.
Imagine calling yourself Leffen Slayer. That's like your career. You start off you're like Leffen Slayer, and then you have to you're I guess is that your goal?
Well, I
Is
think
it-
if you make that your tag, like one of your like motives has got to be like, well, if I go to a major, you know, some shithead TO is running it.
Yep.
And be like, we're putting Leffen. He's no way this guy's good. Last seed in the bracket. Put him on left. Give him a chance to fight Leffen. If he
Yeah.
beats us round one, he can fight Leffen, and then we'll get it. So I think that's your whole prerogative. You're
Can
like,
you
you're like, I'm gonna meet Leffen. He's gonna see my tag.
Can you imagine how sweaty that kid's palms are round one before he has to play Leffen?
My whole life has led up to this.
Probably harder than Leffen.
He sits down, it's like a Yoshi. He's like, no!
Samus. Oh, shit.
Leffen Slayer also plays Bowser, so it's like,
Really?
He's not.
No.
Okay.
The
Pretty sure
devil to that angel, I think, is Nikki, who still is Twitter, but
Yeah.
used to go by Leffen Fanboy.
yeah.
So that when he plays Leffen, he's like, please 3-0 me, God.
Show me how to do it.
Up throw me.
Oh, I mean, it's Stuss's pinned tweet, and it's still the most perfect thing in the world.
God.
It's because it's Stuss 2-0 over Stuss Slayer.
In winners finals of like a 40-person amateur bracket.
Yeah,
And they were both. It's all random seating. Like
Yeah.
it was just such a beautiful moment that they both made it there.
And it was Stuss Slayer was that fucking Puff player. I forget his name.
Kamos.
Right? Kamos.
Kamos.
Yes, Kamos.
Honestly,
Kamos.
honestly, similar to the NGP Invitational that one Patti took over.
Yeah, the one no one cares about.
We talked about
Elimination.
SSS, so we're gonna move over that. Cap Smuckers, shouts out New York. I hope you guys come down for like a Mass Madness or something.
I
That's
would
it.
love
What
that.
did you see?
Smucks is my
Yeah,
favorite.
cool.
Cool to see him out here. I wish I
He's my favorite Falcon.
had bonds. I'm sure there's slippy files, but I'm not going to do that.
And right now he's at probably Hax's nightclub, just fucking
Gaming.
going to town.
Hopefully winning again.
Hopefully winning.
Now entering the Boston Renaissance era. Hey, dude, Boston. Aside from both these next brackets we're talking about, Boston's been popping off in terms of entrance. Bar got 35 entrants for a single bracket, and then NGP got 38.
Yeah.
First time NGP's beaten Bar in quite a while, but I think
Yeah.
a couple
I
weeks.
think you're 41.
Was it 41?
Yeah, I think it was
38.
higher.
Oh, it's
than
41.
Bar.
Yeah. My bad. My count was old.
Easy.
My count was old.
And just to note, Bar had at least a couple double entrants. So
Oh, that's a good
it even
point.
beats it a little more than that.
That's a good point. But Hysteric beat Doo-Doo Size Puff in winners quarters. 2-1.
Terry's good, dude.
At NGB?
Yeah. Funniest part is that is
Or Bar.
at Bar.
Okay.
Funniest part is that Doo-Doo Size only match. Oh no, he played someone else. But Doo-Doo Size before that played Hot Toddy, where they played a Puff Ditto.
Yes, I remember Toddy being there.
So it's
They
just,
toughed it out? Because I know Toddy will go like
no, yeah, it was Puff.
Luigi or Marth.
It was Puff. I watched it.
You watched it?
Yeah,
willingly.
I watched it. I was having a ball. That NGP, that bar, me and Mike were screaming a lot.
No, it's right.
Yeah. So I was also screaming behind that match.
It's going
Because
off.
dude, let's go.
Oh
Hot Toddy.
wait, this is the bracket.
Yeah.
This is the, can we tell me with that result?
Oh,
Did we already talk about this?
I mean, no, I actually don't want to talk about
No, it's fine. It's
it.
fine.
Different one.
Then Hysteric beat Duditsai, and then was in winter semis and lost to an Admiral Zhao, who just beat Glass.
Admiral Joe.
So now in this bracket, he's Admiral Zhao.
Yeah.
Smash
Zhao-
GG Narcs, making him changed his
Unfortunate.
tag.
Well, and when he went to the stream, I was running the stream, and when he went over, he was like, I was like, what do you want on the fucking thing? And he goes, I want Addy J, which I love.
Addy J's good.
I love me an Addy J. So, yeah.
Do you know why he wants to go by Addy J now?
Why?
He doesn't want to be called Joe.
Yeah, because people are calling him Joe and he hates it.
Yeah, that's so funny.
He hates being called Joe, but he likes Adderall Joe.
I didn't know that.
It's Addy J now.
I walked
That's
up to him.
so funny because one of his jokes, one of his shit jokes, Joe, is calling Jesse the wrong name. And it's like...
No, we do that with the other New Hampshire player.
Yeah, that's the Calvo joke.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
Debbie.
But he always called Jesse, I forget, it's like Chester or something. And
This guy's
Jesse's like
funny.
talking to me and he's like,
He
he's
looks
just
like
like,
a
I don't know
Chester.
why he does it. I have no idea why he does it.
Jesse could be a Chester.
If Jesse was a Chester, that would be hilarious.
Very funny.
Jesse with braces named Chester.
Yeah. At NGP, I went up to Zhao, or Addy J. I'm like, hey, Joe, how you doing? And he's like, I actually don't like it when people call me Joe. and he very, like, in a nice way, not like he was like dejected or whatever. I'm like, I didn't know that. All right, sorry,
What?
bud.
You shouldn't have fucking just went with Hax's idea of your tag, Joe.
I don't like Adderall Joe. Just you're gonna get people who want to call you Joe.
It turns out you make your tag a name, people want to call you the name.
It's crazy how that works.
But yeah, the floaties were fighting in the other side of winter semis. Meanwhile, Younger beat anyone you put in front of him.
Yeah.
He beat like Mr. Heats Fox and then Peace Eye, and then just beat Admiral Zhao 3-0 and then 3-1. He only dropped one game, I think. Yeah, he only dropped one game to Admiral Zhao in the grand final set.
And in that
That's a bar,
Are you
right?
gonna go through losers, Patti?
Yeah, and losers on the other side, which makes sense why Admiral Zhao kind of got there again. Dudusai, on the other hand, was beating anyone you put in front of him, like Younger.
The run.
Yeah, exactly. He beat Uma's Falco, then Peace Eye, then beat Hysteric in the run back.
On Tinder right now.
No, it wasn't.
During the
Yeah,
fight. I
It
just
was
saw
no. It was the notification. I was on. Check it. Hold up.
No matches.
It was. I was talking to Kyle. I swear to God.
Looks like
It was also. There is a match. Her name is Kat. She's very cute. Continue.
Her
Patty.
name, and her name is, of course, Cat.
She's not the animal. I'm
Sai
sorry.
beat everyone you put in front of him, and then said, "Hello, roommate. I'm DQing to you." And then Admiral Zhao got the dub in losers finals.
sick.
Yep. He only lost his start that entire tournament, and he didn't win.
Oh, that's funny.
That is pretty
When you
funny.
put it like that, it's way funnier. Could have beat Younger. Probably just didn't want to play Younger in 2 sets.
It was getting late, and everyone's drinking, and I'm sure he's like, I don't want to go home.
Yeah,
Is that bar?
that was bar.
That's bar.
And then
Next bar of this week, coming up.
Cruise. Allston Melee crew.
Yeah.
I have to get better.
President's Day.
I have to get better real quick.
You have it off.
Same.
Come
Yes.
to it.
I have it off.
Dude, this NGP is.
It was a good one.
That's a lot.
I know.
We had the return of retired players,
Yup.
Tree and Ellen,
Which was awesome.
who are stupid old school.
Yeah.
Literally hadn't gone to a tournament in 7 years.
Trees, NEU trees.
No.
No, different
No,
guy.
not Stickman?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I thought it was
Completely
Stickman.
different.
He's a
dude.
beard.
I've heard so many stories about.
Stickman has no beard.
No. I've heard so many stories about both these players just from living with Matt Dodzeb and talking about the Cataclysm series, which is some super old school
Cataclysm?
thing. Yeah, some super old school thing.
Yeah.
Literally, this is how I know them. And
Owned.
then Ellen gets on and just immediately starts talking about this tournament. I'm like, that's hilarious. This is the last fucking big thing you went to, and he's just immediately talking about it. It's cool to have Ellen on fucking commentary.
He was very
Exactly.
informative. I liked it a lot. He was pretty funny in terms
Yeah.
of just like being a hyper nerd. But he was also had a lot of shit to say, and I learned stuff, which was pretty rad.
He just sat down and was like, guys, we can't be losing to Game & Watch. I know I haven't been a part of this region, but like as a region,
great.
we got to figure this
His,
out.
his end goal for the whole set was to solve the mystery that is why everyone is losing to Game of Thrones.
And by the way, super right about it.
I totally agree.
Sai should have been using down air.
Well, he did win.
I know, I'm saying, but he would have won a lot quicker if
Yes,
he used down
I
air.
agree.
Dude, it is so funny hearing him talk to people about Nick Marcus, because they'll just come up and be like, so what do you think about Nick? And he's just like, he's so good, he beats me every time. He's like, why are you losing to Game & Watch though? And this other person's just like, yeah, no, Nick's good. But it's Game & Watch. Like he's trying to like reinforce the statement. Everyone just has in their brains like, dude, it's the Game & Watch. I don't know what the fuck
Nick
you're
Marcus, I don't know.
Why'd you drown? The ocean is strong.
If Curb came to fucking this, would he beat everybody too?
Probably.
He says no.
So,
Calvert-
I know for a fact that the two of them talk, And Corb thinks Nick is better, and Nick thinks Corb is better.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
And I'll tell you, Curb's right.
And I think objectively, Corb is better, just wins wise.
Mm-hmm.
Corb
Nick
is
doesn't
definitely
go
better,
big shit.
but Nick is like.
Well, I have the best. I have the best wins in the house, but I'm not better than
That's
you
true.
guys are.
That's true.
Not
Anyway,
even-
just
not
move
even
on.
Is that not even true?
If you don't acknowledge him, it makes it so much better. Anyway,
Is that true?
Calvar, and I think a couple other people from New Hampshire who have played both of them say that Nick's harder, but I'm sure people from New York who do the same thing say
Yes.
Curb's much harder.
Yeah, that was like a joke.
That's like a pretty recent thing that the two of them.
Sorry.
All right, I got a bone to pick with this tournament though.
I got a bone to pick.
BP?
Yeah,
Same.
What happened?
dude, what the fuck is this seeding?
Is that your Ryan impression? What are you doing, Patty?
Dude,
What are you,
I
what's
get-
you doing?
I
We're all
get
turning
we're
on G-Town.
seeding for matchups just every tournament now. But, like, this tournament literally has so many new people. Why do we have to seed for matchups? Why do we have to fuck over people who should be higher seeded so they have to play crazy winners or losers quarters matches? Like, Yasu being third seeded at this tournament is a fucking travesty.
So
I'm
low.
sorry.
Too low, honestly.
Dude, there are so many people who we should
Who's better
be
than
above.
Art there?
Dimension
of
is the
people.
4th seed.
Yeah,
Psy
Art
is
beats
the 5th seed.
Dimension.
Dude, Younger and PJ are 8 and 9. I get we're seeding this for like the winners quarters matches so that Yasu can play Trail, but fucking at least put them at 8 and 9 to make the bracket look more correct. Like, God, this one is just it's too far. You know, I've been submitting to the seed for matchups thing and not really caring about it. But God, like Yasu can't win this tournament. I'm sorry. There's no fucking world where Yasu wins this tournament.
Sounds like an Anthony
There's
Santana
definitely a world
review.
where
And there also that is true as well.
What are you talking
It's
about?
hard, it's hard because both of you have to be biased.
I agree with Patty.
like
No, I
8
don't.
of these 8 or 9 of these top seeds can win the tournament except for Yasu, and Yasu's the highest one. I'm sorry. Like,
I don't think Trail could win.
I thought it was an upset when Yasu beat Spiff, honestly.
No.
Gas.
Patty, you literally don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it sounds.
Spiff beat him the last 2 times.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
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 Art beat him
I
most.
don't know.
Art beat him most recently. He has lost to Spiff, but
Okay.
then he
All
got.
right.
him.
Not last two, Patty. Your facts are fucking wrong.
Well,
How fucking dare you?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I am absolutely saying Yasu is on the same level as Spiff. And Spiff is
No.
seeded
No.
11th at this tournament.
That's wrong.
That is wrong.
I think that's. Yasu might be like a tiny step above him. But
A tier higher.
I'd say a tier higher.
It's not a big tier.
He's been PR'd
He
several
should
times.
not
Has,
be
has,
third
has.
at this tournament.
Toss.
That's
Chill.
funny.
That was funny.
But regardless, bunch of cool matches.
It was fun to watch.
9 and 5th seed were in winter semis. PJ and Dudusai. And on the other side, 7 and 6 were in winter semis with Tien and Trail.
Tien's so low, too.
Tien's good.
It's funny
dude.
to
No.
see.
Yeah.
It's,
Tien
Really
does
funny.
well at every tournament he goes to.
he had the best match. Is that
Yeah.
what
The
you
Nick
said?
Marcus one? Or
No,
Trail one.
Tien.
Oh, Trail.
Tien Trail.
You said
Fire.
that actually.
Yeah, one of the best. That was the match of the tournament. That was so much fun to
A
watch.
lot of fun to watch.
So many counter picks, so many different characters.
I was
Oh,
loving it. I was
adaptation.
loving it. Commentators were not loving it.
I enjoyed watching it.
I had fun watching it from afar.
I enjoyed watching because Patty was dropping good knowledge about Samus and that matchup specifically.
Yeah.
I
That
wanted
match
to
probably
jump
is
down to the
that
climbers.
match probably is my favorite matchup.
Climbers
to
Samus.
play. Yeah, I love Climber Samus. But to be fair, I love it wobbling because I think it's pretty much even with wobbling.
You don't want to be the lame one.
dead ass.
You don't want to be the lame one.
Seriously.
Tough.
I don't. But I can be so lame in that matchup and not be the lame one.
Mm-hmm.
I can literally sit on the left side of Pokemon missiling, and it's your fault and not mine.
Hey, Puff player on the top platform, I feel you.
Yeah,
man.
dude, it's
I
sick.
feel. I'm like, but you can't grab and you can't wobble. When you can't wobble, it's like I'm bullying the boys.
Yeah, dude, I'm hurting
Bullying
his
them.
feelings now.
Guys, I know I've told you this, but I want to tell our beautiful viewers: the Wallers are not, or the Ices are not nerfed. They're free.
They're free.
They
I'm with
no
you, Ted.
longer
Been unchained.
I'm with you.
are held down by the bondage of wobbling. They're free. They can do whatever they want. They can
I
play
love this
neutral.
opinion.
They can smash attack
Have
in neutral.
fun.
They have
Be
fun.
great, dude. Hey, play some handoffs.
They can practice their handoffs.
Oh my god.
I did
They're
watch
free.
recently I was just watching melee sets for the funsies on YouTube as I do.
Yeah.
And I watched the Battle of BC set, which was
Chubutsu King?
no the Chango. Remember that whole thing?
yeah.
Where the puff that was camping out the
that was
climbers
sick.
player.
Foxy Bro.
Yeah.
I forget
That's
how to
his
say his
name.
name.
Yeah.
But it's like,
And everyone was booing. Like S2J did the double flip off the camera. Hugs tweeted something like real salty out about it. It was a mess.
Honestly, that's probably.
no, you can go.
I was thinking it's one of the more. That was probably a very influential like melee set.
I'd say so too.
As like a proof of concept, it was like, guys, this is how lame it really could be.
Sure.
Push come to shove, like we could go this far.
My favorite part
Yeah.
about that set is that could have been just like grand finals or winter semis of one of their tournaments. Because Foxy Bro is from the part of Canada that's right next to Washington. And,
British Columbia.
And fucking...
Vancouver.
Yeah, thank you. I think he's from Vancouver.
Point Ted.
Point Ted, on board.
Geography.
And then Chango's from like Washington, so that totally could have been that. But because it was at whatever endgame tournament and they flew some people out, it had a bunch of eyes on them. So that set got the most recognition of the entire tournament,
Wild.
as opposed to the players that EGTV flew out to like make this tournament a real thing.
That's how it
That is super funny.
Oh god, that sucks. That
Local.
so sucks.
I think Johnny won that. Anyway.
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
That's the set you remember.
That's the set you remember, and not for
Exactly.
good reasons.
No.
I enjoyed watching that tournament.
I mean, that set was hard.
I mean, all
Yeah,
tournaments
I
are
agree.
enjoyable to watch, and that set was enjoyable to watch.
I don't agree
Because it
with
was like, it's like how you don't agree with that.
I don't agree. I don't enjoy every tournament. A lot of tournaments I click away, but that one I watched.
Because that-
Because it was different. It was interesting. Something was happening. I was like, whoa. This is big.
What's going on here?
I was like, yeah, well, this is interesting.
It's a traffic accident you had to look at.
Train, yeah.
So I enjoy lane play,
Mm.
and I think that people like
That's why you and Patti are friends.
S2J are being big babies, being like, well, he play a game different than me, and I don't like it.
You decide lamest pop player ever.
Yeah.
I think
That's
it's the
what
difference
you
between
said.
somebody playing lame and then just surpassing that and camping ice climb. To be fair, the other guy, what's his name, Foxy, whatever,
Foxy Bro.
Foxy Bro, was not doing himself any favors by just going along with it, basically, because they both stood on separate platforms for, I think, like half of an entire
They
tournament
were
match.
both being giant.
Yeah,
bitches.
just the
Yeah.
worst.
To be fair,
Uh, Which is not fun to watch, which is the point of
it's fun seeing two people throw a temper tantrum
Dude,
on
okay.
stage. It is fucking
like once
fun
in a
to
while,
watch, dude.
but that happens all the time. Fuck no.
They are so mad. They literally want to hit each other.
There's
Django
a
doesn't really care.
storyline.
Django's just like playing the game, thinks it's like what he's supposed to do. Fohebro, I think is how
He
you
got
say it.
up.
Yeah, dude, he was pissed. Didn't pound.
He
But
unplugged.
I think I see what you're saying though. People complaining about it, but it's also like just like they have the right to play as lame as they want. Let me fucking be mad about it. Fuck you guys.
Yeah,
I'm trying
true.
to the tournament move on. You guys
True,
are
but
what
you're
are you
a
doing?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
And their babies are not playing the game. How about that?
Alright.
I hate wobbling.
Yeah.
You're not gonna move.
It's kind of like you can play however you want.
Yeah.
But whatever shit comes at you
Yeah,
for
you
it,
fucking
just kinda
deserve
have
it,
to
dude.
accept
Hard agree.
I don't think you deserve it, but you just have to accept it.
I have to say that like the whole like lame play thing is like such a melee community thing, and I think it's because we're like a local scene and there's a lot more social pressure than like online scenes, which most competitive games are. Like you play Dota, you play League,
That's
you
true,
play
it's
whatever. It's you just win. You're just trying to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you're just gonna do that. However, there's no. Oh my God, they're playing lame.
In fact, I'd say that doing something that could be considered throwing and pulling it off
yeah.
is like people love that shit in League of Legends.
Yeah.
Like buying an item that nobody buys just because you're popping off.
Yeah.
And then just going to town and winning anyway, you're gonna get just all the praise in the fucking world.
that's
for
the
that
YouTube
shit.
highlight.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, how many games can you run away as much as Melee? Fighting games specifically.
I think part of it is that Melee hasn't got patched and won't get patched, so there are weird things that are abusable.
So we call it running away. FGC calls it footsies.
But like, it's
Not even just footsies.
but there's a limited range where you can run.
Yeah,
there's literally a corner, but you can't go. You can't.
Basically,
and jumping over is very unsafe.
the point I think is if we had footsies in Melee, I think we'd call it lame.
No.
I think we would.
I think the equivalent, Ryan, in the FGG is probably playing a zoner. Like somebody who just fucking yasses out a bunch of hitboxes and projectiles.
But even then, it's a very small box. You can't, because I think the lameness is like the way that you don't have to interact with each other. Whereas in fighting games, a lot of moves can go across the entire screen. A lot of it is close quarters. So, and the timer is a minute and a half.
I think it's
At
more.
max, right?
I think it's more why. I think it's more why you're playing like a bitch though, because in Melee we consider combo confirms really lame. Like we think Sheik down throw fairing is lame.
It's true.
But
Yeah,
like in
we're-
other
It is
games,
lame.
that's like the move that you use to get the win, and that's how they just look at
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Like there are plenty of fighting games where you get hit.
that's
and
just an
you're
AK
dead.
headshot.
You're
in
just
CS.
dead.
It's like, yeah, you're just dead. It's sick. I owned you. Like,
Yeah, but that's like that's,
Of course, he was camping B-side.
I don't know. I think there is a reason why.
well, okay.
I think melee. I think the ways you can be lame melee is so they extend far beyond other games.
I agree, and that's why it's not just running away that's the problem. That people complain about. You know what I mean? There's a million things people complain about.
Yeah, maybe melee's a lame
And I guess
game.
people complain in other games too. Yeah, you know what? People complain in every game, but just not to the extent that we do. We have like things that we're just like, I don't like that.
I think it's
I got
proportional.
chain grabbed.
I think it's also hilarious that we think like every bad character is just like a stupid gimmick and are so mad when you lose to Luigi.
I don't prescribe to that.
Yeah,
Unless
but that
it's
is
Nick
never
Marcus'
melee.
is
It
Game
is.
watch.
It is. I hate
Which
it.
is a stupid game. No, Marcus is his
It's not even
home
fucking
craft.
3D.
I
Get
like
on
that Nick
dimension.
Marcus plays the most like not the most gimmicky, but compared to
Okay.
a gimmicky character, but he's just so fundamental. Like as a player, he's just a super fundamental player, and he's playing this gimmicky ass character. He's like,
It's very
that
fun.
doesn't make sense.
And I think back to the Curb Nick Marcus comparison real quick. I think that Nick is better. Does better in our tournament, which was your question, Mike.
Yes.
Because he has the fundamentals against our players more than Curb would.
Yeah,
Curb comes in. I think PJ knows the top players when they're jumping, and he's getting them. And I think Curb have to catch on to that, and that's why I put advantage.
You mean it, did you? You said PJ. Did you mean Nick Marcus?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
It's alright. They're so similar.
I just got confused for a second. I was like,
But yeah,
I think
so
probably
that was
vice
my
versa.
argument.
Yeah.
At
I
least.
think it's so funny that every Spacey player just like, yep, I'm dead. Nick Marcus threw me off stage. There's nothing I can do.
They dropped the controller.
Yeah, dude,
being
what am I gonna
thrown-
do? He's gonna
dude.
bear me no matter where I
he
am.
knows where I'm going.
Game Watch has every option to cover this.
Watching Nick Marcus throw Falco off the stage, I'm like, well, let's just go to the next one.
Mike's like, he's balls and he's dead.
And he's dead. He got faired.
He's what they call good at edge guarding.
Yeah.
I believe that is the term. Good at
Do you want me to finish NGP?
Yeah.
He might
Oh,
guess
yeah.
that.
Okay, so
Sorry
speaking
about
of Nick Marcus, he lost in winners quarters to PJ. He lost 3-1. Fun fact: NGP was top 12 best of 5 today Tuesday because it was so stacked.
Yep.
That I think that's a good play.
And that was a G-Town call,
yeah, definitely.
and it ran much longer because of that.
Yes.
I don't think it ran
I-
that much longer.
I mean,
I think it
Zeus purposely started earlier so we get out in a reasonable time, and then the best of 5 I think.
I think it might have gone
I
longer.
don't think we called matches until like 7:50. Gonna be real.
Supposed to start at 8, no?
No, it's supposed to start
No,
7:30
it was
now.
supposed to start earlier. But
Yeah.
Zeus's bracket was supposed to start.
I think
earlier.
we were about like 20 minutes late just because the big bracket was a little overwhelming.
Zeus also told me when I was talking to him, he's like, I put all those times on there so that people would actually just show up early and like make sure that they.
Oh, and for those that don't know, in case it wasn't explained before, NGP has a rotating TO staff. So the rules of the tournament and the times it starts and whatever is subject to change between weeks, which is cool and also kind of weird.
No, weird. I don't think that's true anymore. I think everyone's doing 7:30 start time.
And 60 ledge grab and no wobbling.
Yeah, and I think if you're late, you're just kind of late, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Like this is the biggest NGP in a while.
Yeah.
Woo! But yeah, PJ beat Nick Marcus in a 3-1 set. Unfortunately, didn't get to see, but I'm sure it was hype. I'm sure PJ was, leg slapping as he does when he plays someone that he hates. Then Dudeside beat him, and what was the other upset? There was something else.
Cool.
Dudeside beat.
Continue.
Sorry, Dudeside beat Dimension 3-2 in
Yes.
winners quarters.
Good job, Si.
Well,
That's
Si.
hard. That's hard, dude.
Yeah.
Dimension is good at fairing. It's really and the other stuff, but like man. I'm
Big
like,
fair.
people like Walls of Bears, and I'm like, no, Walls of Fairs. That shit's hard.
On the other side, Tien beat Collapse 3-1. In a
Impressive.
pretty cool set.
Cubs didn't have a great tournament, I don't think.
He made
You okay? Made top 8.
He made it.
Okay.
Yeah, he made it top 8. Lost to Younger. He was seeded second, so he obviously didn't do it to seed. Got 7th. This is a hard one.
Why are we seeing the clap so high?
Because he's good.
Because in the other NGPs, he gets set first or second
Yeah.
to Nick.
Is that true?
Yeah.
He beats
I just
Nick
have
Marcus.
not been
He
paying
beat
attention.
Nick Marcus until the last couple, no?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
because Nick Marcus went Falco against him in
Yeah.
one.
That was just
I love you,
one.
Pedro.
That was one instance.
I just didn't know.
That
That was the only time.
That was the only time it's ever
only
happened.
time ever.
Okay, my beat.
And then Trail beat Twisty because Twisty beat Yasu.
Yep.
And winter semis was
Fuck. Which, by the way, tragic because Yasu loves the Puff matchup.
Yeah, isn't he good
Yeah.
at that one?
He is
he
good
a
at that
floaty one?
Yeah,
Not
But
a big-
Twisty
totally
is
won that
also a
tournament,
very
though, right?
sorry.
You also could have totally won
He could
that,
have.
right?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Shut up, I didn't make that play.
Absolutely, man. You're high if you think he couldn't.
He has
I
a,
am
doesn't, he has a
high,
winning.
but I don't
So
think
there
he
you go.
could.
He has a super winning record against Judith's, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Who won the tournament? So there's a
Didn't
good
beat him
chance.
today, though.
Well, he didn't get.
He didn't get a chance.
He lost
He got
to
Twisty.
The aggressive puff player, Twisty.
Yes, I love Twisty.
Twisty stick.
Twisty is
sick.
sick.
Yeah.
So him beating Sai of all the puffs is the one where I'm like, that that does make sense.
I'll do that.
Twisty is very pretty different, pretty aggressive.
I'm only saying this because we're talking about Twisty. Immediately after Twisty lost the trail, we had, I think it was a match after, we had Hysteric versus 99 Woodcutting, and Hysteric went off.
Yo, dude.
My dude was just resting and neutral and shit and hitting everyone.
That was a fun match.
It was fucking. There was one point he just like ran at him and
He
rested.
rested. He down threw and then he rested.
It was
great.
It was crazy.
It was like that one set. He didn't do that well in bracket after that, but that one set was like Arcadian winner Hysteric. Like it was.
That was right.
He's
Very
just better
convincing.
now. Like he.
Oh, way better now.
I don't know
Way
what
better.
happened.
Better now.
Hysteric lost to Dudusai and Claps for 9th.
Sucks.
That's rough.
Hysteric
though.
did?
But those are good
Yeah,
losses.
I've lost to both those for a lot less. So let's go Hysteric.
But yeah, losers. Younger beat Claps 3-1, which maybe matchup. Maybe Younger.
Matchup.
That set was long as hell too. I don't know why. I was watching it and I felt like I was there for like half an hour.
Younger doesn't have a good seed right now, Patty, because he's been getting owned.
Yeah.
And we talked shit.
Younger has
our
has
fault.
8th seed. Which makes
Yeah.
sense.
We didn't influence the people.
Glock and
Tom
Dimension
was the
on the other
seed
side,
accordingly.
1 and 4th seed because they both dropped in losers.
Was this? I'm sorry.
Glock and Dimension both drops. Had to play in losers 8ths.
Yep.
Which is usually like winners finals or like grands, honestly.
And what was that count for that one?
3-0.
And what's that count for to get in the top 8? Glock and Yasu.
3-2.
Oh, interesting. It's the
Ooh.
1 seed. Tight
Yeah,
set.
Dimension has
Yeah.
no idea what to do.
It was actually last. I watched it too. Last stock, last hit.
Interesting. Could go either way.
But
But no Charlotte winning. So I don't even worry about
I
it.
don't know.
I love
Maybe he took
Brian.
the L.
I think he would
No
have.
shot.
I think he would have lost the Dimension Trail. I think he could have beat.
Not
Younger.
Trail, but Dimension, I agree. Dimension is.
I agree.
And then I think he would have lost to Tien, who was all the way on the other side.
Yep.
Probably.
Tian Sheik? Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
a hardie.
The Tien Gannon could have come out though. You don't
Come
know.
on, I just don't think he should
I
have been
wish.
seeded 3rd. Come on, agree with me there.
No, I agree with you. I don't
As
think-
as he has been
Third
playing
matchup
recently,
reasons.
yes.
No.
Yeah, I don't think like
No, because
8 or 9, I'm fine with.
He's
Like,
definitely better.
Like
than
if he's
Smith,
still
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to. Smith was like 11. He was right on that cusp.
I got
I
you.
think he should be like 10 or 9. Like honestly.
the Smith opinion's like an opinion from like a year ago.
Yeah, I did. Even then, it's like.
But
Big boy.
no, it was good. It was good. It was good. It
Can
was
I
fun
make-
to watch.
Can I pick my bone on BP?
Yeah.
Right.
So love the BPTOs.
Mhm.
Love Balance Patch. Especially love Kieran, who will go and deliver and pick up the TVs
They're
when he
so
does not
good.
even going. Like
Such a
that's
god.
sick. But there's like 7 setups there this week.
It was not a lot.
You told me that, broke my heart.
Like I couldn't go there because I had some homework till after bracket started. I went there just to play friendlies. I just stood around the whole time and couldn't play friendlies.
Yeah.
There are 8 setups max at BP
It didn't used to be like that.
By why though?
because they are not allowed to store CRTs in the venue.
Can we bring CRTs? Can we bring like 4 of our setups?
Kieran is the only one specifically bringing setups in.
I know.
we can.
I'm sure we could. To answer your question,
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
think anyone does.
We have the resource though. And
Yeah.
we're down the
If
street.
someone's driving down to BP, they could stop at our house, pick up TVs, and bring them over.
Yeah.
Can they run the bring a CRT $5 off your entrance or whatever the fuck thing,
No.
or is it no?
No, that was a thing when it was like a bunch of people.
That's fair,
Right
yeah.
now, that thing it's
Yeah.
sustainable. But no, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
If someone wants more setups there who has a car, come here. We will load you up. We have 3 right here we don't use.
Ever.
Yeah.
I agree.
You want to
And
keep
then
them,
just
but
drop them off after. Like
Yeah.
we want them back.
We do want them back.
Please.
Yeah, I mean, like
get
that should not happen. A 40-person tournament with 7 setups or 8 setups, whatever.
To be fair, usually 20 people there, 23 max. which makes sense for having 8 setups.
True.
Okay.
Point is, the next one should have more.
So maybe it was just there was a lot of people there and they didn't expect it. It's a one-off thing.
So next time, there's more setups. Is the idea?
Yeah.
Because I can see Kieran's truck is like full of CRTs.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it has setups. So like I'm sure where it's like Zeus, how much did you order? It's like, oh, I'm expecting a 20-man bracket. It's like, okay, well I'll give you the couple TVs and we'll be on my way.
No, I think the thing is the Kieran band's dead. I'm pretty sure.
He's a new one. They have a new one.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was the issue before.
Kieran
Is that they
mobile.
could only bring 7.
I mean, at bar we've had more than seven setups.
That's fair.
Bar,
So
same
the talk of the town, speaking of setups, has been switching to monitors at NGP.
Yeah.
Switching back.
the Scooby Post.
And Scooby Post.
What's wrong with that? Why are people not cool with that?
Daddy?
A visual thing?
So we used to use civil adapters during the big blue days when we first switched over to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then turns out Streamlord did a bunch of digging and figured out there's a bunch of audio desyncs with the civil adapters. So the civil adapters are, I think it's 7 to 8 input frames of lag, which is close to like a normal CRT. Basically not a Trinitron. Trinitron's like 5 to 6. So that's fine. Like that part is fine. Like having 8 to 9 is totally okay. But not great is that it was like 13 to 14 input frames of lag to the audio, which means that the audio and the visuals are desynced, which is a big thing because basically anyone who played on those setups was like, why is this lagging? Why is this lagging in a way I've never felt before?
Yeah.
And that was like basically the biggest thing about it is that having the audio desyncs was huge, and then they stopped using them after. I don't think they ever really figured out a great answer to the solo adapters, and that's just because the solo adapters were the cheapest, thing that they could buy in bulk.
Yeah.
And from my understanding, currently we'd be using those again, but I think the idea is that we get a different audio output as opposed to the solo adapters to replicate the 7 to 8. But that's fucking hard.
That sounds expensive too.
That's really hard to do. Because then you have to run multiple tests. You need a Streamlord type individual to make sure it's okay. Basically, I'm scared because I don't want them to just do this and not really, give it the care that it needs. Because this is clearly something that you need to walk around on eggshells on. And I think people are just like, oh, let's just run Hax's fix. And they think that's just it. And it's not just it. Like, it depends on we have a bunch of this equipment already. Do you want BP to buy a bunch of new stuff? Why would they? Like, what's the benefit of
For
BP?
the Melee tournament?
That's my problem. It's like that'd be cool if someone wants to buy all that shit for us. But
Yeah.
it's like, I'm not.
So if you wanted that,
If we want to crowdfund
go
it, that'd
fund
be cool.
me. Exactly.
It makes me wonder though, the setups that we'd be using, could they work? Could the monitors, could the audio things work for an Ultimate setup? Because Ultimates run in the same event, same venue, and they have a lot of entrants. And if they have a need for any amount of setups, we could go like halves of the Ultimate squad to like get some more setups.
It doesn't affect them at all.
No.
The solo adapter is only for output to a Wii specifically.
Okay. I don't know if it was like a certain monitor.
No, the Ultimate is so much easier to figure out. This is specifically like a...
For the Melee one though, do you need a specific monitor, or is it just like a?
Yes, that is another part of it. Is that from I have no idea on this part, but from Treeloke's post, he insinuated that the current BenQs at BP lag. Like it's like a significant amount.
No,
more
there's
than
some
8
that do. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some that do,
There's
some that
different.
don't.
That's the
And
issue.
that they have a
Stop going to
max.
BP.
Who knows?
I don't know. I'm just
It's
spitballing.
BP's.
I think G-Town stopped running it, and he was getting rides at G-Town.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Treeloke only
That's
criticizes
that's
things that I do and not everyone else. I'm joking. I love you, Treeloke.
Jesus.
You do the CRT thing.
Shout out to the
Or
summit.
the monitor thing.
No, stop it.
Fucking,
Yeah, I know, but he was criticizing the monitors. And you didn't do that.
No, I know. I'm joking.
Good
It
shit.
wasn't serious. We can fight.
An unreleased Ryan video.
I forgot about that.
True.
That was funny as hell. Man. Yeah.
But so monitors,
I'm in
You know-
support. Just do it with care.
yes. Just like
Handle with care.
I'm bringing the CRT still.
Down. I'm sure that's not a problem.
well, I mean, it's an expensive solution, but it's. I understand it's and it's cool and it's in because Hacks is doing it. And it's,
CRTs are literally free.
It's so funny seeing people sell CRTs.
Well, you message him and you say, "Hey,
Nobody wants this.
Hey, I will drive to your house and I'll pick it up."
That is the deal. That is how much I'll
That's,
pay you.
That is it.
I've given someone. I'll give you $10 to bring it to me.
Do you want to talk about Summit for a little bit?
Sure, it's on your mind.
Fucking, I saw the seating today.
Did ya?
Yeah.
How's it look? Right and proper?
Yeah,
It looks pretty good.
T.O. Michael, any concerns?
Actually, no, not really. I think Hacks is seated too low.
Can I have the token?
Can you have it? Why? Why do you want it?
Okay.
What do you want about?
Hey, ask chat questions now. We'll answer them later.
Sure.
I can't type in chat.
Please and
Sorry.
thank you.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you need a token to?
Let's see.
Decide.
Oh, do you want me to pull
No,
it
no,
up?
it's fine. I
Oh,
can see it.
fine.
I can see it. It's
I'm
fine.
talking about the seating, Summit seating.
Oh,
Do you want me to-
Run it.
Got you.
My phone's not.
I think
Zane's first seed.
no idea.
Zane's first.
Zane's first seed because he won Genesis.
And then it's
What are your
$100.
thoughts on that, Ted? He won Genesis. Does Zane deserve the first seed? Because Tom says no.
Well,
I'd say yes.
What are his like placings at the last few?
You got first at Genesis.
First Genesis. I think he went to the Mango and he got third or fourth or fifth.
Then no.
Ryan covering all the bases.
Not one. Not no. Was it second?
I think he got second.
When did Mango beat
It was
Big
2 through
I
5.
think Mango beat him.
Top 8 for sure.
No, I think
I'm
that
pretty
was
sure. I'm pretty
France.
sure Mango beat Hungry Box for either 5th or 7th.
Not at the Mango.
Yeah.
The Mango he didn't drop from the losers.
No, it was definitely Zane at second.
Okay.
Do you
I've
want me to
never
look that
seen
up
the
too?
And then,
pop-up.
so Zane second there. Zane second at Big House.
You know why? I remember watching it with you in the living room, and Mango watching the set, right?
Yep.
And watching him like pop off, and then being like, poor Zane.
Yeah.
And Zane was sitting there like sad, like.
He beat all 3 of the third best players in the world if we're going by
At Genesis.
at Genesis. Yes.
Zane.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I think that on top of winning the tournament is like a pretty solid like just.
And second at
top
Big
of that.
House, second at and then Mango's birthday bash, and at the GTX or whatever that Utah tournament is, he also did fairly well at that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty warranted.
I think so too. It's Zane, Hungry Box, Mango, Leffen, Axe, Amsa, Fiction, Wizrobe, Plup, IBBW, Plup, Hacks, Nun, Spark, Shroomed, which is very funny, Ryu Beat, Magi, Bobby Big Balls, and then Present. Is that what it is? Present.
Pricent.
Wait, go up to that. Go to like the 4 range, 4 down.
I'm on the same. Yeah.
So, wait, are you saying like 1, 2? Oh, never mind.
Wait, is Fiction seated above IBDW and Plup?
Yes, he is.
Over Plop is fine. Over,
I agree.
Over iDubbbz, I'm not sure.
I don't know like I don't
It was
keep up
saving
enough,
saving
but-
Lombardi too. Fiction won that over iDubbbz.
Yeah.
All right.
And other people.
So I think
Yeah, that's the only one that stood out. You know, is a little
so,
weird to me.
But if you look at that, right? So IBW is over Fiction because of a recent win. Zane is over everyone else because of a recent win.
Yeah.
What seed is Axe?
5. That's what I said.
5?
Yeah.
Even though Axe, and in his most recent tournament, did ass at Genesis?
Yeah, I agree.
But he won the last summit.
He did, but that's not recent.
That's not
and this is
recent.
clearly going by a recency bias, wouldn't you say?
Well,
Well, not really the case.
Panda is top 100, you know, and locals shouldn't count. So Axe should clearly be 5.
Don't go to your locals, kids. Don't take your number.
Yeah, fuck Arizona. Fuck napkins. No, we love napkins.
I don't like Hacks at
I
11.
love that.
Big napkins
You
fans.
don't like Hacks at 11? Why not?
I just don't.
Who's
Doesn't
above
seem
him?
right.
Yeah, who's above him?
Ow.
I mean, when you put it like that, yes, that makes
Who
sense.
is 10 and 9?
Plup and iDubbbz.
So who's 8? Sorry, we're
Yeah,
doing
makes
all
sense.
Who's 8 and 9?
Okay, so Hacks is 11. Above him would be Plup, iDubbbz, Wizrobe, and Fiction.
iDubbbz Wizrobe projected match. That's cool. If they both make it
Are
there.
they in the same pool?
The part that's fucked. Oh my god, they're running Swiss pools at Summit, and I don't love it. They're running Swiss pools in replace of doubles.
No, Patty. In replace of doubles, we have Leffen washing a dog,
No,
Plup making jorts,
The Sammy bracket.
the Sammy bracket, the swag bracket.
it's not true. It's the SGJ opinion.
What?
SGJ tweeted that.
Well,
And
and
Aiden
to-
was like,
to-
Aiden was like,
to be
that's
fair-
not why.
To be fair, it's in place of both.
It's not.
Because
That's
they
just-
would have already done those things.
Yeah, it's not. That was just. I'm gonna be real. That was just them talking to Smash GG and then being like, all right, so what can we fund? And they're like, swag bracket. And they're like, what else? They're like, Sammy bracket.
I like the way you're doing
And
this.
they're like, should we do doubles? And they're like, no, definitely don't fund doubles.
Just do cruise.
I don't think that was.
And they funded doubles every single time at Summit.
Did they really?
Yeah, every single time it's been a stretch goal. I'm almost positive. Maybe they stopped doing that, but that's how they paid the.
I think doubles pop bonus, not doubles itself. Not for all
That
of
could
them.
be true.
The early ones, maybe.
I don't think they put a pop bonus to doubles. I think they've always just relied on the community.
They have done pop bonus to double.
Remember they did cruise and the cruise ran on a point system based on the number of events you won?
Cruise and
Yeah.
doubles is dead.
That was sick. Even though nobody cared. 'Cause
Random bracket also dead.
Random bracket is dead. I love random bracket.
I'm glad they put all the goofy shit in one day. So if you
Me
don't
too.
like that shit, you can just avoid that.
Caster bracket dead, but they have casters in the swag.
Swag
and,
bracket's good though,
Yeah, I think that's a happy medium. I
Yeah.
think it's an improved caster
because
bracket.
no one wants to see Caster's bracket. I'm sorry, it's not.
I like
and also, the Caster's bracket this time would have top 50 player Hugo, and you know, it wouldn't even be like that.
I don't know if Hugo's in the fun brackets. No, I
The
think
swag
I-
bracket?
Yeah.
No,
It's not
Hugo's
swag.
not
But Oscar
swag.
kicked the shit
No,
out
I
of
know,
Hugo.
but like Toph is, Scar is.
Yeah, because
They're
Toph's
swag.
like, I'm part of the Reeds. I am swag.
Watch my text go beep, beep,
and it's
beep,
like
beep.
Toph. I mean, you better hit some fucking moonwalks. I swear to
Dude, the
God.
match I can't wait for the swag bracket is Hacks versus Fiction, which is gonna be the most swag match ever.
That's so funny.
They're gonna be just swagging out on each other.
Those dudes are swag.
You were saying earlier, you're predicting it's just gonna be a normal match
It's-
of competitive melee.
They're just gonna practice for bracket in that match.
That's so funny.
I'm rooting for Toph over Shroomed as a new Shroomed hater.
Are you a new Shroomed
claimed
hater?
my
I
title as
fucking
Shroomed
love
hater.
to watch.
Me too.
God, all my
I
heart.
hate it. I hate it. I hate D-Gens now.
He's
That's
the
my new
only
opinion.
person at majors
Down with
who,
DJs.
who will hit my tequila, no questions asked.
Do you remember at Shine? We were playing behind the Shine venue. I'm gonna put that out there or whatever. That was
Yeah.
outside. And,
Oh,
he's-
yeah.
and
That's
you
so
give him your
sick.
controller, and he plays with it for 2 seconds, and you're off drinking or something. He's like, "Is this Ryan's controller?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "This is the worst controller I've ever held in my entire life."
And the best part was, I'm fucking a complaining bitch. So, like, I heard that, and prior to that, I was complaining about my controller. And I was like, a good player said it. It's true! Throw it at the
Yeah,
keyboard.
I need a new one. Yeah. And then somebody,
Typo!
Personally, the swag bracket, I'm really looking forward to the huge upset of Webbs over Wizrobe.
is Webbs commentating?
No, Webbs
Yeah.
is playing in the swag bracket versus Wizrobe.
Is he commentating the tournament though? He is, right?
Webbs is
Good for
invited.
him.
That's cool. Yeah.
It's been a fucking long time.
I
And I think
know.
Webbs is a good commentator.
I do too.
No, so that's pretty good about switching up some of the commentators.
Yes.
You know, at least one or two places, just to kind of mix it up a little bit.
I agree.
Unfortunately, Chillin' Dude got the bad end of that this time, and did not get invited for commentary.
Oh, good.
Which could have been switching out. Could have been, hey, we're trying to avoid Schleich and you and Vish just fucking memeing the entire time.
They are the worst. I mean, I love them so much, but every time they sit down at a fucking on a microphone, all you hear is just DJ Nintendo memes. It's like it might as well just be two DJ Nintendo.
Yeah. Which is the perfect commentary. Fire smack! Construction boost!
That's nice.
No, DI.
I agree.
Oh, it's so
Calvert pointed something out in chat that I want to mention is they definitely have a missed opportunity with Rishi's Jungle Jam. Why wouldn't you run Rishi's Jungle Jam?
Is Ricky's Junior has
Right?
Ricky?
Oh, see, I think Rishi's not going to it.
Does that matter?
Fly
Yeah.
him out.
Rishi, I know, I'm saying.
Or
it's
run the 64 melee.
That'd
what?
be cool.
The
That'd be
64
fucking-
melee
The new
mod.
version of 64?
Oh, yeah.
64 remix.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to
Yeah.
do that?
What they should run
I
is,
don't know.
you know what they
That's
should
a
run?
great question.
They should run a
think
battle
so.
royale melee.
Oh, SSBMBR.
That's funny.
What's that?
Dude,
You don't know about
Size
SSBMBR?
coming over at one point, and we were having that tournament here.
What is that?
That's
a
a great idea.
Somebody explain the rules.
He's doing that.
Okay.
No one
Um,
knows.
It's like
No one
Michaels. in very few words and words you can understand, it is like Fortnite.
Can I fish?
Yeah.
Sweet, dude.
If you jump on the Great Bay, I'm sure you can.
Remember Dwarf Ball?
Yeah.
I played Dwarf
With
Ball.
2 falcons on flat side.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, 2 falcons and a Ganon.
I didn't know it had a name.
Flat side?
No,
Flat zone.
Flat
Flat
zone.
zone.
That might not be Dwarf Ball.
No, I know what you're talking about, because Ganon can kill both falcons with, like, any aerial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then falcons can do the most fucked up, gross shit to the Ganon.
Yeah.
In the
That
book,
sounds
sick.
fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know. I heard
sick.
that.
It's like the Ganon's like the David versus Goliath.
Are they
He's
at
definitely-
300? What percent of the Falcons at? Like what's the?
Everyone's normal.
It's like 2
It's
stocks.
even.
You
Oh,
do
it's
like 2
normal.
stocks.
Oh.
But it's teams. It's the Falcons are
the Blender documentary had a really long segment about Dwarf Ball. I love the Blender documentary. It's one of my favorite videos on YouTube.
Have you heard this, Dad?
Blend
Your face
Tech.
says you know.
Do you know Blend Tech?
Yeah, Blend Tech.
Peach player.
Yes.
Have you
He
seen
has
his memes?
He originally made a parody episode of the documentary called The Blender, where it's about him. It's really good. But then he had a really like a 2-hour long.
It's funny.
It's really
No,
funny.
here's the thing. The first episode is like tolerable and funny, but Michael and I watched the entire series.
I still think it's very funny.
And it's definitely funny.
It goes through like waves like of him and his crew playing Melee, being bad at Melee, and then going to play like Ultimate Frisbee, and that's the like new thing. It's like fuck, back to Melee. It's like, you know what, dodgeball. Let's play dodgeball.
They go-
It's all segment about
They
dodgeball.
go to Evo and the disease wipes out all the top players.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of weird things going on.
It's a great video.
It's a strange storyline.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Blend Tech fan.
Did they just go to Las Vegas?
No. It's, they would never go somewhere.
Not at all.
The Blood Tech does travel, and it is a serious player.
Yeah,
It was a Shine.
Yeah. And you were geeking about it.
I was. He went to NGP the day before, or
You
before
tap my
Shine.
shoulder, you're like, it's part of that Blood Tech. It's that Blood
I'm
Tech.
like, and I said, man, I love the documentary. He's like, thanks, man. You're like the only one who's ever said that. And then at Shine, I was this pool captain. He's like, are you following me? I'm like, no! I swear, dude. Yeah, no, I love Blend Tech, though. Fucking funny guy. Awesome Peach. He loves down smash.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Why did he come up again?
Shine.
No.
No. Why did he
Oh,
come?
why did he come up? Why were we talking
Oh, Dwarf
about?
Ball, which
Dwarf
is
Ball.
like game mode that could be Summit.
Which, and back to good old Summit.
Uh-huh.
So you love good old Summit. So you said you think Zane deserves first seed, right, Ted?
Yeah.
I agree.
Who do you think's going to win the tournament?
I have no idea.
You got Zane and
I don't
Xbox
think
Mango left.
predicting tournaments does, like, I don't think it's possible.
I actually pretty
Fun.
much agree with that.
Fun, gimme that wheat fact. This is
Oh, yep.
the 12th tournament since the start of 2017 where Hungrybox has not been seeded first at. And also, Hungrybox won 7 out of those 12 tournaments. He was not seeded first at. Give me that wheat fact. So yeah,
good
Hungrybox not seeded first, and first time in a while, and let's see what happens.
I think anyone you just brought up would probably take it.
Dude, yeah, that's the part where like I legitimately believe all of these like top 5 seeds can win, and then like
Not a Hex.
6. Well, Axe is what? Is Axe 5?
That's the 5th, yeah.
Axe could win.
Yeah.
Like 5 through 7 could
Just
win.
insane.
Could win it. Yeah, they could win in like some crazy bracket upset world. Like you know what I mean?
Axe and Zane. Zane is yet to be at Axe ever, but the last like I think 1 or 2 sets they've had have been last stock like very close.
Yeah, I remember that.
Game
He's getting
5.
there. Like, he's
So like,
winning.
well, it's like a matter of time thing, but it's still the hey you can never beat Axe.
Dude, I want Plup to win. Fuck it. I want the resurgence of Plup.
That'd be fucking
Because
rad.
like, he could. He's done it. He's literally.
He
beaten-
has the skill for it, and his seed just is so sad because you're right. He's such a contender for it,
Seed.
but he's down at like fucking 9 or whatever.
10.
Right?
So,
10.
Deservedly.
So hey,
Deservedly,
agree.
but still, it's like, oh my
hey,
god, you have the
we're doing
potential.
Swiss pools, boys. Seeding doesn't fucking matter because guess what? They have to play 46 total matches in fucking pools.
Before the bracket.
46 matches have to happen.
Did you say it was like
before?
48? Did you
Cool.
say it's 48?
It's maybe that's something like it's
I
like
think
48.
it's 48. But you said the bracket itself is 22.
The bracket, yeah, that
God.
doesn't even count the fucking bracket. This is why they
Which is
killed doubles.
70 singles matches.
Because
I'm so
Aiden's
excited.
on fucking.
I love it too.
I'm so excited.
Aiden's on crack over at the BTS office, just doing lines off the CEO desk saying, We're doing Swiss pools this time, boys. Yeah.
What if Levin watched the dog?
And then someone's like, are we doing game count game count or set count? Aiden's like, I don't know yet. Give me a couple days. Because I don't fucking know. No one knows. Savers Untitled's going to come out with a video and tell you how the fucking format's going to work.
Tomorrow.
If it's game count,
That's cool.
I could rant about this forever.
I'm excited about it.
Swiss pools suck. I hate them. I hate them.
Haven't they been doing you hate foreigners.
No, it's
You
not
are
it.
racist.
It's not it.
You hate Swiss people specifically.
The cheese, the people,
The
the
banks?
culture, the
The
brackets.
chocolate.
Okay.
Rolexes are switched, I think.
So, hey, I'm transforming into Aiden. The reason
Whoa,
why we
Aiden, it's been so long.
the reason why we did Swiss pools was so that we can have more hype matches during pool play, such as we're gonna have Leffen versus IBDW, Zane, and then potentially like Wizrobe and a couple other people.
It's not true.
So I think the total match is less than 46. I think it's somewhere between like
Good fact check.
40 or something, because someone makes it out of Swiss pools by like round 4 if they're doing that. I don't even know the format technically because they don't. Smashy fucking blows doesn't fucking tell me. I have to have an admin powers to see. Anyway, I'm gonna done
Back
ranting
to
about
lunch.
TOs.
We're
Yeah,
going
let's go
back,
back.
baby.
Going back.
I want to go even further.
Take 'em back.
Pen and paper.
I like that Spark is over Duan. I think that's funny.
It makes sense.
It
Spark.
does
He
make
proven
sense.
he can beat. Who was it? Who did he beat?
I can't remember.
It was a tournament that didn't matter.
Mango.
good.
He beat Mango.
He beat Mango and someone else though.
Oh yeah, he beat one person after that.
Yeah. He beat
He's a
someone.
gamer. He's a full blood.
Dude, that kid's a gamer.
Did you see the fiction tweet
What
about Precinct?
about pipe? Let's go pipe.
About how he's so good he is.
Yeah, he's probably just like if he had the opportunity, he could be like easy a top 20 player or something.
Really?
Like that.
Yeah,
Cool.
the tweets I've been seeing about Present
Bryson. Yep.
He said it different ways like 5 times.
You're good.
is is that like it's almost the same way like New England talks about like their summit bomb. Europe is like, guys, wait till you fucking see him go. He's gonna fucking fuck you guys up.
I will say some Bryson facts from last year. He won over Bladewise. This is all from the Save as a Title video.
Well, he's married.
He won over Bladewise, but then he also in the same year lost to like Shriff, Prof, Fat Goku, someone else. So he's probably like
I'm not scared yet.
yeah. His
So
resume
that.
from last year isn't that wild. So I think this might be kind of like a play of let's send our best guy to this crazy tournament and he's gonna come back and fucking like.
He's gonna be doing like an
Which
ice
we've
thing.
been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been there.
Ice.
Yeah, no, I'm with it. He's definitely like, up and cover guy. Like, let's get him out there. Let's get him some sets.
I'm with it. I don't think he's gonna. He might have a cool upset, because he has so many matches in this fucking tournament. So he has the potential to beat IBDW or someone cool.
Down.
The
I'm down.
shit
But,
is.
But
That
the thing
example
that'll
I
probably
don't know.
happen. I just mean I'm pretty sure he's really good at Fox Ditto. I think he's beating.
That's what I
Ice.
actually have heard. So
Yeah.
maybe.
So, but basically, the thing I'm saying is, I think he's just gonna go out because the way that they have Swiss pools currently is last seed of both pools is eliminated. Currently, it's supposed to be
really.
Currently, it's supposed
Just
to be
one.
Bryson and Bobby Big Balls.
That's why there's
Makes
no-
sense. They have to play 40 fucking matches total.
Let's go, Bobby Big Balls.
They should at least eliminate someone.
No, wait, no.
No, we're good. We're good.
Let's,
He made a good tweet.
let's go. I hope he does well, and I hope he has a fun time.
Me too.
And
August.
we're watching him, and apparently he's in a good spot right now. And I heard through Twitter and other people talking about it that being denied from someone's house that you respect because of things you said really set him in a mood of being like, huh, I really which does suck, and I am really sorry about this.
And to be fair, he did tweet all the apologetic stuff before.
Yeah.
And I heard from probably the same series of tweets that you've seen that he's been reaching out to members of that community, and being very apologetic about his past.
It's just a time thing, and and you know what? We can still cheer him on. We can still wish him best of luck, and I hope as a community we can kind of embrace him again and just be like, hey, that was a past you. You're a better you. It's cool.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I hope that he's actually learned from it, and if he has, then fire. You know what I mean?
Hard agree.
We a bunch of people, even Ryubi was saying that guys, in 2013, I was saying that game was rape, and I was dropping a hard got.
Yeah.
But I learned, and then I deaded it, and I moved on.
Yeah.
Which is like, and we all said fucking stupid shit when we were younger. And it's about owning it. And I think just the fact that it was a little more recently than that long ago that people were bringing it up and it's an issue. So I'm for it. If you cheer for Bobby, that's fine.
His raps are funny.
Amen, brother.
Freestyle goes.
True. Mango can't be an army.
Honestly, the way
No.
Straight up random puff player just started playing, you know what I mean?
That's so sick. What's up, Ted?
I just like Bobby.
Yeah.
I
think he plays cool. So if he's a nice guy and he can fucking swang it, then let's go. I'm down to watch him play games.
I'm just so excited for Summit.
So who do you think's gonna win? Just any of the top
Mango.
4, probably. I mean, of course you do. I agree.
Mango's winning. Mango's so hungry for a fucking Summit win.
It's been how many and he hasn't won one?
9.
9. That sucks.
It's been 8, and now he's now up bat for his 9th time. He's going for it. This time, specifically, he always complains about how the schedule is set up, that he goes really hard on the first day of real competition for him, and then he does really well, and then either through burnout or just being tired or like any combination of that, maybe just just pure Johns. Yeah. But he has one peak day on Saturday, and then Sunday comes and he gets fucked every time.
I agree.
mean, by the results, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So he's hoping, and it's different now. So I'm not sure his strategy's gonna work this time that he thought up. But when it's pools getting into bracket, don't go nuts. Do enough to get in, and then whatever seed you get.
That's the part that sucks.
Exactly.
It's true. All you need is it's not as Ricky Bobby said. You don't need to be first to not be last. You can be any place that's not the last in your pool, and you're going on a Sunday, and you're fucking.
Everyone starts in winners.
But imagine.
I don't know.
Imagine
That's
playing.
Probably not.
No, I don't believe so.
Imagine being IBDW, playing the best in your life, beating fucking Leffen, Mango, fucking whoever else is in that pool. I don't think Leffen and Mango are in the same pool, but regardless, beating those people, and then playing Saturday and just not having it. Like, that sucks.
That's Mango every
You
time.
just lose the spark, and you're just like,
I mean,
fuck, man.
This is what we get when, not to talk shit about BTS, love BTS.
Tell him.
Love Summit.
Hate slime.
But
though.
like, they are there. God, I can kill slime. But they are there to put on a show and do a production. They are not there to have a competition to see who's the best. That is not their goal in throwing the event. Whereas when we're throwing an event, our goal is to see who the best player is. Their goal is to squeeze as much content out of a tournament as they can. And yes, it is a tournament. Yes, it is a bracket. But they're way more motivated to do Swiss pools because it gives them 1 million matches, which they can stream for 1 million hours and run that many more ads, than they are to actually see who's the best.
I pretty much agree with you.
I don't think it's like they don't care about the best. Who's not? I don't think they.
If
I think
they don't care about it, it's not their priority.
I think it is their priority.
I don't know if the competition from the
maybe not. No, but Swiss has more matches. Yeah,
That's not true. This is Aiden's doing. I'm convinced no one else at BTS knows what Swiss pools is. There's no way Slime knows what Swiss pools was before this.
Not BTS.
That's because he's so stupid.
I
I don't think he can read or do math.
I think
chance he can do
BTS
arithmetic.
Smash. Swiss pools exist in other
Yeah,
things they run.
that's true. No, yeah. Well, BTS Smash, yes. BTS,
No, all the
Summit, no.
all the Summit guys know what Swiss pools are because they do them in China.
But they're so I think Aiden went up to them and was like, "Hey, I would like to do this," and they're like, I know what this is," and then they said yes because I don't know.
They went right on time. And
Dude, I gotta say, the Magic the Gathering scene popping off for Swiss
They
pools.
love them Swiss pools.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, they love the Swiss pools there.
Shout out to Unculata. Went to a major recently. Went like 10-4. I think I saw a post. Hell
He
yeah.
is good at Magic.
He is. I used to love going home from the local when I lived with him. And he's like, "Oh, how'd you do, King?" And I'm like, "Like 13th. It's cool. You know, some good losses." He's like, "Yeah, I went like 4-2. Like, it's good for me too." I'm like, "Hell yeah, man. Good night. See you tomorrow."
It's funny because he was so bad at Melee for so long, and then he just found a different game. And he's like, "Oh, I can play this one.
Yeah,
like, I'm
I'm
good
sick
at
of
this
this
one."
one.
Yeah.
Speaking of card games, Hearthstone's the only reason Magic G even has Swiss pools. Yeah,
Thanks,
cool.
Hearthstone.
So
And now
Hearthstone.
TCG.
League of Legends card game, right?
No one cares.
It's gonna be like Artifact.
Right?
Might as well go back to
Right?
your...
Actually, dude, Artifact is the funniest thing ever. Do you remember when Artifact was like the section on Twitch and people were just streaming porn and like movies and like the Twitch staff just couldn't keep up. I saw clown porn 3 times.
It was like a New England arcade out there.
That's funny. I was working for Smash G at that time, and they had just brought on someone in charge of like card games, and specifically like Artifact was blowing up at that time. Like they were in Hearthstone scene before. No. And then there was one day we all went into All Hands, which is just like all the people in the same meeting from our department. And they're just like
All Hands.
They're just like, so what's the deal with Artifact right now? Is this a game we should still be supporting? And then this person just had to make the thing just like, no, I have no idea what's happening in Twitch right now.
Artifact is great.
But Artifact is still a good game, and we should still be supporting this. And they're like,
And it's dead.
Yeah, and then it died.
I mean, rightly.
I mean, it died because it wasn't a good game.
No, it's not a good game. And it's not what anyone wanted out of fucking Steam or Valve at the time.
Yeah.
It was like, Artifact's blowing up, this is crazy. Oh, what's Dota Chess? What's this?
And that popped
Auto
off.
chess?
Auto Chess, yeah.
Auto Chess. And then
Which
League
is Dota
just
Chess,
copied
right?
and pasted it, yeah.
And then League has one. It's better.
They
Of
copy and
course
pasted
you would
it
say that,
like
Mike.
they do to everything.
It's true.
I think their Auto Chess is better. Their actual MOBA, though, the real game, is worse.
It depends.
It doesn't depend.
If Mike's winning, it's great. If he's losing, it's terrible.
I do, based off, I'm going to bring back to what you said for 2 seconds because it has nothing to do with anything. But I love a good all hands meeting. All hands meetings are
You know,
sick.
Mike, keep it up. We don't need to go back.
It's just, it feels like it's a power summit of like the powers that be. You're like, that's fucking Chris from accounting. Have you heard about Chris from accounting? That guy fucks pigs. And then it's like, oh, sick.
Spotify is weird.
Yeah, Spotify is weird.
Mike, it's crazy once you start going to the managers' meetings. And it's all just the heads around, and they're all sitting around. And
People
it's
at tables.
Whoa.
All hands meetings are sweet though, because you can pick people out of the crowds. It's like, I've heard about that guy. It's so sick.
Speaking of work stuff real quick, 'cause I'm really proud of this. Today I was sitting at my computer doing my work, and then one of the mechanical guy that was helping, because I'm on my job is like separate fields, so like architecture, electrical, and mechanical. And I'm a mechanical guy, and in the office it's me and this other guy. So I first got on, he was always like asking me questions, like prompt me and get me going, and like trying to like mentor me. So then today I'm sitting down and he comes up to me and I'm like, oh, here was a fucking classic John question. Coming to ride my chops and see what I don't know.
Micromanaging?
Yeah, no, not micromanaging. It's just like, hey, I'm here to test you for no reason. Like, let's go. I'm gonna help you learn.
I like it.
Yeah, and I like it too. I appreciate it. But he came up to me. He's like, hey Ryan, what do you do when this and this happen? And I'm like, I'm smiling like, oh John, I don't know. What do I do? And he goes, because I don't know. I'm so stuck on this. And he was asking me for help. So I went over to his desk. And we were like, kind of figuring out like the whole problem.
Oh yeah.
And it was super nice just to be like, him be like, hey, other mechanical guy, like now I have someone to bounce this off of.
That's
like,
pretty rad.
let's talk about this problem, like try to solve it. And I was like, that's
He came
so
at you like a
equal.
peer
yeah,
kind of student.
exactly. It was so cool. I was like, John, just do this, like, and he's like, oh, maybe this, and he was more right than I was, but still, like, It was
Yeah.
still like, I was like,
That's
he was like,
true.
oh, thanks for helping. And I was like, no, John, thank you for like making me part of your process. Like, this was fun, just to kind of like work together. So
Collaborate.
I feel you.
so that's work.
In my side of the planet, in terms of talking to somebody that I work for, the regional manager came in and saw I was wearing headphones in the prep kitchen getting ready for an event, and the head chef was there, and he's like, "Don't wear your headphones, Chef Chris. Tell him why you shouldn't wear your headphones." Which is the worst. Just tell me why I shouldn't be wearing the headphones. And then Chris is like, "Oh, you see, okay, yeah, they'll just get caught on something." And he's like, "Just wear the headphones."
Chef Chris,
Yeah, I love
Chef
Chef Chris. That guy fucks. He's so sick. He listens to ska music. I don't know if I told you that. He's
coming
awesome.
to the party?
He should come to the party.
Invite him, Mike.
Chef Chris. It's a formal invitation.
I'm so pumped for your jacket, by the way, Ted. So glad you got that fucking
Oh,
jacket.
should I bring it out?
Oh, please, if it's available.
So well, break it down.
All right, so Ted for this
No,
being.
we're explaining Saturday.
Yeah,
That's what you said.
that's what I mean.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
was talking about how much of a stud you are, and I like guys for the podcast. Just one quick little date. Let me just go one quick
Which
little
is pretty
one.
rad.
Anyway, but cool dude point. We've been talking about it for a while, and we're finally just gonna do it. I'm now healthy. We're having a party on Saturday.
This Saturday, if you've been to our house, you are invited.
DM us.
Yeah.
Don't just show up.
You show up.
But ska party. Please wear black and white. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm not sure I mean, there's gonna be pizza and beer and hanging out. There's gonna be
Ska
melee
music.
happening. It's exclusively Sky music playing, and I swear to God, Ted, if in your room you play some good ass music, I'm gonna fucking go in there and go, "Hey,
This is my time.
I promise.
this better be the specials." Anyway, Ted got me a sick jacket, and please show it off, Ted.
I was at Buffalo Exchange today on a little date, and I caught the
God.
the black and white check caught me out of the corner of my eye, and I said, "God, I hate that I have to buy this, but I need some black and white checks for the ska
dude.
party."
It looks like something Kia would wear.
It's cool. I like it. It's good.
Yeah,
So I'm excited to do it, and mostly I'm excited to do it because I think a part of me was like, man, like, this needs to be like a big thing or whatever. But honestly, it needs to be over with, so then the next one can be better. And
Pirates.
really, truly, I just want the board reset, and I want to go back to fiending points and detracting points and being like, Michael, that wasn't very cool.
Yeah, I
or
miss
like,
the
Patti,
good
thanks
game.
for cleaning up for no reason. I'm gonna give you a fucking point.
It's true.
You know, like, I just want to go back to that.
So-
I missed the game.
After this podcast, we should do the DM thing. We should.
Oh.
I want to make a giant group DM with everyone in here, and then we all group leave after the party. But I just want to have the most chaotic possible cool dude points board
I feel like
chat.
everyone's gonna just leave.
That's fine. As
Instantly.
long as you.
That means they don't want to go.
I'm gonna literally post like the banners, as we have two great banners.
We have one good banner or one amazing banner.
That's true. That's true.
I already put the.
Post that and then be like, if you're not coming, please leave this chat. Also, if you just want to leave this chat, you can. You boys want to write this into the ground?
Yeah, let's. We're doing checkouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sweet. First question. Not really a question. Calver subscribed again.
Yay! There's our first second sub.
Thanks for the resub.
Matt did.
That's
did.
3 months.
Hell yeah.
That's 3 months.
Wait, which Matt? That's
Zeb.
Sweet.
Shout out my man.
That's my guy.
And
yo.
other ones too. I think also Nugget is 3 months.
Hell yeah.
Chick's 3 months.
Who?
This is kind of like
I
them
love
guys.
that guy.
He's retired. He's terrible. He's
So you can
retired.
say something else.
Huffbane?
Dude, kill him.
You seen him like DK, dude.
Good life. Play Falco.
Chat question. Patti, are you gonna get your girlfriend a rose at the model? Fuck
wait.
you. I'm
Who's
just gonna
that
get her-
from?
Just gonna get her PBR
It's
instead.
really not a bad idea. I don't think.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's cute.
I think it's cute too.
All she's gonna do is smile and be happy about it.
Down.
That's the truth. And if not, fuck her.
Calver says
But not literally.
I would never.
Calver says grocery store closed at 11. Do I leave or get food? Do I leave to get food or stay and watch? Well, it's
Oh,
10:50
what time?
now.
What time was it when that question was posed?
I don't know. A long time ago.
So he's.
Has he said things since?
Probably.
Quick scroll down. Check it out.
If I know Dave, he did not go.
No, he
left?
started saying some stuff after, but
Well, I hate going to places right before they close. I feel like such a dick.
What else?
play Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
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 It's really hard right now because Ted's super busy with his classes and gets back pretty late.
Yeah.
So if it's gonna happen again, it'll probably happen like post 8 or 9 o'clock
Or on a Sunday.
or on a Sunday.
Which I'm down.
And that's if Ted's not busy with homework.
Yeah.
So it's and it's not blaming Ted. It's just that's the way the schedule will be. That's school
I'm
for
just
you.
busy.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
hopefully soon, but just bear with us.
And just a reminder, not Kingdom Hearts, but tomorrow we will be playing poker on stream.
Poker on stream. Do we have like a set amount of people? Because I think a lot of people are going to be trying to
I
come.
don't think a lot of people are going to come, so it'll be fine.
Okay.
I think it'll probably be like 7
I'm
or
glad
8
you guys are on the same page.
Because I mean,
No. I've had some people
Who wants to come?
RSVP. We'll talk about it.
We'll
later.
talk about it. We'll talk about it.
You'll find out tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't play
Chat
poker.
question: should Mike?
Breath?
Wait, this is a good
No,
one.
I hate
This is a
this
good one.
already.
This is a good one, guys.
All
Guys.
right.
Chat question: should Mike put the rose in his mouth and request a salsa?
that is so sick. Can I get the clack thing?
Can it not be salsa? It could be Mambo number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We can make that happen.
Get a
for you.
mic.
I would hate that. I would literally hate that.
We can make that happen for you.
Chat.
Chat.
They have the power.
Chat question: thoughts on the Jim Jam Flim Flam doc? Didn't like it that much.
I enjoy
Smash
the
Bros.
other characters. I
remember-
like the universe.
I remember watching it like 10 years, like not 10,
It's from forever ago, right?
3 or 4 years
Yeah.
ago, and just watching like 10 minutes and then clicking it away.
I think I watched the entire thing, and
I like Jim Jam.
there's a farmer character that's pretty endearing.
I don't think I've ever seen this. I'm gonna watch it. I'm sure I'd love
It's a similar vein of. It's like it's better quality Blender, but it's still bad.
All right, cool.
It's the same thing to me.
Yeah, it really is.
I did not love it. I think Jim Jim Flip was a cool guy IRL.
I've talked to him a couple times. He's beautiful IRL.
Mm-hmm.
Chat
God.
question.
Look into his eyes, and you're just like, dude, you're a fucking beautiful man.
What's up, Ben?
Chat question. I listened to the Front Bottoms Au Revoir song for the first time, and it was cool.
Au revoir.
Who said that?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Secondary chat question. Chat question. I like that song.
Nice.
Not really a question, chat, but we'll take it.
Neither of those.
Yeah, what the fuck? Hey guys, listen to Au revoir. I'm a fan.
Au revoir.
You don't even know what that means. It's a guitar music song, Ted. These fucking guitar
I'm
riffs.
sure.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Cool. Yeah, it's chat questions.
Yeah.
Toasty.
That's cool.
Speaking of guitar music, I'm hanging out with that girl. I was just playing music, and I'm just playing my music, and I realized at some point that she just has no interest in it, and I'm just like, hey, sorry, I have terrible music taste. I understand.
I think you do.
That is such a good play, Ted. To recognize that and just be like, hey, I know my music shit like fucking not good. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know it is. I'm sorry, I'm not.
I like your
change
music.
it. Yeah, but most people don't, so it's okay.
I even was listening, just fucking passive. No, I wasn't like being like, I wonder what he's doing.
His ear was to the door, Ted.
I had one of those like stethoscopes. And I was like, where is it?
Under the
I'm
door.
like,
Guys, shh, you're talking.
I'm like, Ted usually hangs out with people who do like that music, and she looks pretty not like a Ted girl. So I wonder if she's like cool with the Ted music
Hey,
or
welcome to
whatever.
my world, baby.
Dang.
And then you played Gex.
So yeah, what did you play Gex?
Oh, she mentioned Gex. I was like, I'm playing Gex right now.
Like, our house loves Gex.
She
yeah.
brought up Gex.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Nasty.
See, I do the opposite in that scenario, and I play Animals by Nickelback because I fucking love that song.
Song sucks so
That
bad.
song's so
That's
good.
the same. It's just a different song. It's
Yeah.
a different genre.
That song's so bad.
You're just a one big rock stars. Something 16 cuts. I'll take the case.
I need a credit card.
They go.
They're trying to build a prison for you and me to live in. System for down. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Chug the rest of your PBRs. Go.
I'm already done.
All right.
And,
goodness.
I'm not gonna chug that alcohol
Hey,
actually.
Kobe, rip. Rip.
Rip Kobe. Oh,
Hey,
Rip
Gigi.
Kobe. Oh, I got 2 for 2.
That was the worst.
Honestly, we should join a team or something.
The whitest
Start one?
basketball team of all.
We need one more. Calvin.
One more. Sub right now.
Who's
All
our
right.
center?
Let's close it out. That was fun. Good night, guys.
Good night. Thank you for watching.
Watch Summit. Watch the Hacks nightclub.
And poker.
Happen, I guess.
Hey, please follow if you haven't done so yet. We love follows.
We love follows.
Follow and subscribe if you can.
Donate money. Goodbye.
Follow.
Michael, kiss him.
Where's
No!
No kissing.
Suicide.